this is one manifestation technique that I absolutely live by. So let's say you have like a very, very bad self-concept and you're trying to change that. One of the fastest ways that I've always done this was to basically visualize yourself being somebody that you really admire or adore, like a celebrity that you perceive to have like an amazing self-concept, or maybe an influencer, or just someone that you feel like, oh my god, like I like their life, or if I could be them, like it would be amazing. Genuinely, like pretend you are that person for the entire day. Ask yourself, where would this person go? How would they dress? How would they act? How would their mannerisms, even get it down to their mannerisms. And if you even want to go further, like do their makeup routine, do their skincare routine, like do your hair, plan a whole entire outfit. Like when I tell you embody it to a T, like you will genuinely step into like a different reality for yourself. And if you've ever watched the OA or any spiritual quantum leaping, quantum jumping movie or show, you know one of the attributes that you can do when you're trying to quantum jump is basically do something that you would never do. Like in the OA, they have to do like not karate, but they're doing like hand motions. Even in the movie Everywhere All at Once, I believe, like they have to do these like insane things, like something so out there to like jump to the next reality or get to the next reality that they are trying to go to. And it works the same here. Like once you shock your body, like your system, your mind, because what it comes down to is like your subconscious mind and your consciousness is always looking for the same habits and patterns, and it will try to like make you get on that loop of the merry-go-round. And immediately once you do like the complete opposite of something you would typically do, it's like, oh my god, like your mind is shocked. It goes into a state of basically like the void, the abyss, and you can project whatever you truly want at that time. And it's such a easy hack to do. Bashar talks about this all the time. He even says like if you're trying to manifest like a complete different reality or change, you want to make it so ginormous and big to the point where like there is such an indicator of that this is so different, this is a completely different reality for you, because it's going to be easier to actually manifest. And I know that sounds contradicting to people, like wait, why can't I just start out slow, whatever. But he always says this, like you want it to be something that is so grand, something like you never like suspected before, and like just embody that, because it's going to be a shock to your whole entire system. And I would even apply this to people that like you're very introverted, or like you really never stray away from your routine or whatever, because when I tell you, like it will be fearful, you will have fears, you will have anxiety, but after you do that, like you will feel like you can take anything on. Let me use my like playbook for how I was last year, or when was it? Maybe last year around this time. I was super lonely. Like I cut off all my friends. Like I used to go out all the time. All of that stopped for me, and I was like super lonely, super sad, and like kind of just not depressed, but I was just like in a completely different level of my life. And I remember I genuinely wholeheartedly like wanted to like go out and do stuff like I used to, and I would have to push myself to go do these things by myself. Like, I would go to the movies by myself on Friday, or like I would push myself to go sit at the bar and like have a drink by myself. Mind you, even just the thought of doing that, do you see how I'm starting to stutter? Because I remember that, like, that emotion coming up for me. I remember being like so like terrified and scared. And one thing that will help is like just do all of these things in your mind first. You'll get there and be like, oh my god, I did it. Like, yeah, you did it. Like, you ripped the band-aid off. And when I tell you, the more that you genuinely wholeheartedly like do the things or act or create the feeling of desire that you want to have, it will shift your perspective completely, like almost to a point where you're like, oh, I don't even want the desire anymore. And that's why I always go back to, once it feels normal and natural for you, that's how you know it's going to come. Like, the wanting of that desire, it'll be released because a part of you has already experienced it within yourself. You're wanting these things because you want to experience the actual feeling of that thing. You want to be in that state. And I know people say this all the time, like, yes, embody the state, but truly, once you embody that state, like over and over and over, the desire slowly but surely like releases and it goes into the ethers, and then by the time you know it, whichever time limit you put on yourself, you will eventually have it. Like, the key, you guys, is to normalizing that desire to the point where it is so normal. There's no emotions coming up for you. There's no anxiety. I really want to like hone in on this to the point where you're sick of me from saying this. Make it so normalized. Make it so boring. Like, that's another thing. It should feel so boring for you. You should be able to see like $30,000 in your bank account and it be so boring. Like, oh, I already knew this was gonna come. Like, so nonchalant. Like, this is just so nonchalant. Like, of course, I already knew that was gonna happen for me. Like, of course. And you should just be so nonchalant when it comes to your desires. Like, yeah, I'm just so nonchalant about this. Oh, $30,000 like pop up in my bank account. Yeah, I'm just so nonchalant. Oh, my SP texts me. Yeah, so nonchalant. Like, of course that was gonna happen. Like, just so aloof, you guys. That is the key. And I'm going to helm this in over and over and over and over and over again. And yeah, so that is my video. Please comment down below any like things that you're struggling with, and I'll do a video if you comment exactly like your situation or what you need help on.